Hello guys, I'm back from holidays. I'm so not happy to be here. Okay, I'm happy to be here because I have a lot of interesting things to do. And I was really excited to come back home, mostly because I've seen my tracking information. And unfortunately, something I was hoping for, I was hoping I would get Xiaomi Mi9 with me on the holiday so I could test it versus Pixel, especially that 48 megapixel camera. It sounds sweet. I don't know how it stacks against the Pixel phone, but it's something that I will find out soon. So unfortunately, the parcel didn't get to me back in time, so he had to wait until I get back. So I got notified that everything came back, and I'm back now. I'm back, I'm not going anywhere, and I'll be here for good, posting more stuff. So today I have two items that we're gonna open. I've got Xiaomi Mi Band 4. This is version without NFC, and I have obviously the Xiaomi Mi9, and that is a global version, and you can tell it's 9, not 6. And you can tell it's a global version because it comes with an adapter in UK. So this is something we're gonna open in a second and play with. So I hope the stream is okay. So if anyone from the viewers can say hi, etc., and confirm that, we will proceed with stuff. So hello everyone to you. And I'll be paying attention to the chat, so if you got any questions, I will be happy to answer it. Now, holidays was fantastic. I got burned, I got bigger because I had way too much food. And I have two posts which is going to be holiday related. I hope you're going to find them interesting. But other than that, expect normal content. I'm not going to spam you with holiday content on Instagram especially. So, with that said, I guess it's time to open up. But first, let me change the camera. That's much better. So what we have here, we're probably gonna leave this for the last because it's a big. So this is gonna be our antipasti. I've been in holiday, so this is antipasti. This is our starter, and it's a Mi Band 4. Unfortunately, this is version without NFC, and I'm waiting for the NFC version, which I really would like to. Hello, Colin. How are you doing? Because I want to be able to go to my hack space and do this and enter the hack space. That's gonna be awesome. And hello, Danny. You alright? Nice to see you. It's very hot in my office. I don't know what happened. It was 30 degrees centigrade, so it's about, what is it, 90, I say, about 90 Fahrenheit. In Sicily, sorry, in Italy. And I came back to UK expecting rain and tornadoes and everything, and I have the same weather. It's absolutely hot outside and inside this office. I had to close the windows because it's a little bit too loud to get the live stream. But enough of that. I know what you're here for. You're here for to look at the goods. So let's open up the goods, and the first goods we're gonna open up is obviously the smaller one because I like the anticipation. I've removed the bag so I don't have to go through everything, but I left the experience here. So initially I scheduled this for 3 o'clock, but I was just too eager, and I have other things I really need to start doing. So let's do this. So Mi Band 4, what's the main difference? Probably I should have get Mi Band 3 to talk about. So give me 1 second and I'll be back. Sorry if you keep you waiting. So I've actually had to put it in a charge because I ran out of charge on my holidays, and Mi Band was serving me well. Right, so this is the Mi Band 3. I had a Mi Band 2. Now it's time to play with Mi Band 4. So this is the Mi Band 4. What we have inside. Wow. Speaking of user manual, check this out. We have a couple of languages here, but this is one thick manual too. to go through. Oh, there is a new design for charging. It's more like my watch, so it's just a contact based. You no longer have to slid that in like the old one. So just put it on there and it's supposed to work. Now, in terms of so you won't be able to use the previous charging cables, which you were able to with previous design. So that's pretty much everything that is in the bag. So yeah, again, if you have any questions, just air conditioner is tech. I live in Britain, Danny. We only have 30 degrees like 3 times a year, and probably in consecutive days. So yeah, dropping down a couple of guns just to get air conditioning working. I'll sweat for you guys. So let's go to the meat of things and let's break this. Okay, so first thing, it's a flat design. So as you can see, I'll try to show it for you in here. It's flat face. On the Mi Band 3 you could see a curve, and this one is absolutely just flat with a slight groove at the edge. And the screen is more visible. To be honest, I don't like it that much. I don't know if you can see the screen. Let me see if I can just bring it closer. If you go against the light, I don't think I'll be able to show you guys. Maybe like this. That you can actually see the screen where there's a sharp line at the bottom right now in here, where the screen starts. So obviously that's not going to be the case when the screen is on, etc. But on the Mi Band 3 you would really struggle to see this. I can't see the screen on this one. So I hope this is a sign that maybe they use some kind of tinted glass so you wouldn't see the LCD screen, and that's why the picture, the information was so dim in a bright light. So hopefully that's the improvement. Now let's pop this out for a second before we're gonna power it on. The strap design seems to be similar. Not sure if it's same design, size-wise. It is slightly bigger. It has a different lip, from what I see. So it's gonna be a different strap altogether to use, I think. I'm just trying to use this one out of curiosity. Oh no. No, you should be able to use your old straps, which is nice. So all the Mi Band 3 accessories, they're going to be working just fine, guys. So you are all good. So what else is there? We have the usual sensor. So that's the difference in here. Let's give you a kind of close overlook. Yeah. So you've got your sensor. Can you focus? Come on, the camera. Thank you. So the charging port you can see at the bottom. And yeah, the sensor itself, it looks like the LEDs are stronger, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit more accurate. There's a serial number on the side, and like I said, there's a perfectly flat surface, so there is nodles and nice curved edges like I see in the Mi Band 3. I really like them, comparable to the previous version. Now the charging, just put it, and is there like a magnet or something, or just no? There's no magnet. What you have are just 2 small plastic bits, so you just have to use the force to actually make the contact. It's not, unfortunately, you have to pay attention to orientation, because you will be able to put it all the way around, which is a bit of a shame. They should include some better bumper so you would know how to orient it at night. But yeah, you have to just press it down and it will sit there, and you can move that around. It won't fall during the charging. Now let me get the charging going. So I have a battery in here. It's going to be a little bit easier because the cable is short. Do I have a cable? Do I actually have it? It's a good question. I need to get the extender. Bear with me 1 second. I believe I have an extending cable, so I will be able to start charging. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I have extender cable, so I'll give you a charge. If you have any questions about anything, or you want me to check something, feel free to ask and do, and obviously I'll do it for you. So I'm just going to connect the extender, so I will be able to start it up and charge it. So it's actually nice to see improvements on the Mi Band design. I'm really curious to see how it's going to look like. Oh, there's a nice color display. So it's right now charging. There's a button in here which is also highlighted when the Mi Band is touched, I think, on the screen. Is it? I could see this lit up, or was it just a reflection? But yeah, let it charge for a bit and we're gonna dive into it in a second. For now, once this is charged up, we're gonna start connecting this with my Mi Fit and see how it works. And for now, let's go to the meat of things, which is a Mi9, and this is a 6 gigabyte of RAM, 64 memory version, and this is international. I've not used it. It has 20 watt wireless charging. 20. I'll be able to take advantage of my fast chargers, wireless chargers, unlike with my Pixel. It's a little bit annoying that I can't do it with the Pixel phone. We have in-screen fingerprint sensor, and now this is the thing, right? I know this is a camera, this is a phone with a notch, and like, why do you bother of trying to get in-screen fingerprint sensor, but you leave the notch in? Just, I don't get this. Right, let's get this open. Where's your note from you? Sorry, just let me just. Oh, hello, Natasha. You alright? Danny, where's your note from your mom? Which note? I'm confused. If you explain it, I'll answer. And hello, Kenny, and hello, Suvajit. I hope I didn't butcher this. I probably did. Right, let's get it open because I'm excited. Designed by Xiaomi. So inside, it's a nice box, but who cares? We're here for the goodies. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Goodies. I like goodies. So, before we actually go and open it, I'd like to extend my biggest thanks to Banggood that sponsored this. And they wanted me to talk about those two products because they are incredibly cheap online. And the phone itself you can get for under $400 and in the promotions, which currently are running. Links in the description of this live stream, guys, and I'll have some more links for you as well during my actual reviews. But yeah, so what else we have? We have an international version, so we have this European charger. So let's get the charger out. This is a charger. It is 2 amp. Why this is not USB Type-C? Come on, guys, it's 21st century. And you have your USB Type-C to USB-A cable, so nothing special. Anything else in the box? Anything else in the box? I don't think so. No. Okay, so that's all. And we have something in here, maybe headphones? No, there's no headphone jack, isn't there? No, there's not. So no headphones. Okay, so we have an adapter for headphones. That's nice included. We have a pin to put the SIM card in. Oh, there is a cover. We are given a skin, which is a silicone-based skin, slightly tinted, so it's nice and dark. That's nice. That's very nice because this is the first thing I do. My Pixel has. This one's got a bit yellow because it's old now, but this is the first thing I do. I get a silicone skin because I found the phones to be a little bit too slippery in my hands. Got a note from your mum. Okay, I'm not part of this conversation for whatever reason. And yeah, that's pretty much all you get, and some instructions and blah blah blah. Well, let's do this. Before I'm gonna pop this in, I'm gonna remove my Pixel 3, and I can give you a reference with the Pixel if you're not using the latest one. Where's my Pixel? I'm glad I did. So you can see how it's acts. It's actually a quite slim but quite thick phone. Let me just clean up my space. So it's the Pixel 3 is slightly smaller, so it perfectly sits in the front. I'd say about 5mm on each side easily, especially top end and down. You have your rockers, nice feedback, clicky. I would like them to have a difference between texture. I really like that. The bumper for the camera is quite big, actually. It's quite pronounced. to the point when I was thinking something would be attached to it. And you can see this is all nice, and you only have a tiny little bit of. This is how much it sticks out, comparable. And there's absolutely nothing on the Google Pixel, which I love. Original Pixel. What else is there? Obviously, we have a speakers at the bottom. We have a noise cancelling. Oh, is that an infrared? Hello. I think this is an infrared. And we have a dual SIM support, which is here. And there is another button here. I think this is camera shutter. I'm not 100% sure yet, and we're gonna have a look in a second. So let's peel stuff off, because this is the best part. I'm already leaving fingerprints. Come on. Okay, one sticker and the front sticker. There's unfortunate there is a notch, and yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, that sounds so nice. And all my fingerprints gonna be on it. It's actually not that bad. I have a really sweaty fingers right now, so it's gonna be double the effect. So that's the phone I like. Thickness wise, very same. There's a slight curve to it, which is unlike on the Pixel. So it's this one reminds me of my LG G3. Then, like I said, that camera, there's those three cameras and the flash, so it's gonna be a bit sticking out point. Okay, so it should be pre-charged a little bit, so I should be able to turn it on and power it on. Hello me. Don't know what kind of version I'm running on it yet, but I'll find out. Let me just lock the zoom right now. Where's my camera? Because I know it's gonna be messing about if I'm gonna play. So this is comes with MIUI 10, MIUI 10, designed for the. You can see straight away the notch. Let's go English, United Kingdom. Thank you. Choose your region. Come on. Why there is no search? United Kingdom. Connect to 5G. Ooh. I like that it indicates which is 5G and which is not. It annoys me when you are not able to see it straight away. I like this. So let's connect it. Unfortunately, I will cover my password. Okay, and we're obtaining IP address, and my thing is gonna be triggering in a second. Let me just authorize it. Hello thing. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's a new device. Yes, it's good. Thank you. So we are connected. We can go to the next screen. Did I lock the advanced autofocus? Don't want autofocus. I want manual focus. Okay. I saw your password on the camera. Yeah, I'll change it. Don't worry. Terms of service policy I've read. I accept because we have no other. Checking SIM card. I'm not going to enter the SIM card. However, there is a support for 2 SIM cards, which is nice. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind using any other phone than Pixel for a while. But I always find myself going back to Google phones because you get stock Android, and for the most part I really don't like what they're doing with the custom launchers. And I know you can get the Android launcher and everything, but there is a degree of freedom that you can do in stock. Now, if I could actually get everything in like near stock version of the ROM for this phone, then I would consider switching. Now, notch itself, it doesn't bother me on the screen yet, but I probably would run with something that covers it up because, come on, what's the point? Okay, checking for updates. Installing updates. Of course, we're gonna install some updates. The battery is at 77%. I'll have fairly copy, not want to copy. So that startup screen, it looks definitely like just a normal Android. So let me just log in. and authorize my login. So, sorry guys. Huh? Oh, password. And guys, do you know this? This is obviously two-step verification from Google. I have a tutorial how to do it in Node-RED, and that will be out soon. So two-step verification for you, and we can go to a little bit more. Getting account information, and we're gonna probably ask me for some extra stuff. Accept. Just a second. Assistant. Tell me a joke. Blah blah blah. Okay. A voice match. I agree. Please wait. This looks like a stock Android experience so far, apart from the picking up the 5G. But I got it. Okay. Add another account, change the wallpaper, change the photo. Maybe you will put a custom wallpaper. Oh no, we'll leave the default for wallpaper finish for now. So it's adding finishing touches. My cloud needs permissions. Okay, but I don't want to sync it to my cloud. So right now I'm just gonna deny the permissions because I don't need the Mi cloud. Don't use it. Okay. Sign to Mi account. Oh God. All the ways to sign in. Let's see if I can use my Google email address. Email, phone account, Mi account number. Username or password. Okay, maybe with the phone number because I remember my phone number better. Sorry. And the password, come on. Yes, okay. So we have a found device. If you lose the find device, then okay, that's pretty much talking to Mi Cloud. Fingerprint and screen. Okay, this is the first thing. I've never used the fingerprint on the screen, so let's have a look. We need to set up a pin, so let's set up a pin. Remember your password. Yeah, that's okay. And let's 1, 2, 3, 4 because it's a demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not that bothered. You can see my very complicated pin. Now add your in-screen fingerprint sensor. Don't use screen protectors. Okay, so you cannot use the screen protections for this one. Okay, so press this area lightly. And there was this. Oh, as you see, there is a sign. There is a bit of a pressure you have to do. How many times do I have to repeat this? Oh, come on. And I guess until I get sweaty finger. No? This is annoying. Right. Okay, it works a little bit better when I hold the phone, to be honest. How many times do I have to do it? Done. Oh, I'm not adding another one. Location, user experience program, no. Signal, no. Data, yes. Personal recommendation. Okay, they're gonna send me a. Choose a theme. Classic. Spacewalk. Default. Okay, we're gonna roll with default. And we are there. Okay. Like I said, I've not used this version of the launcher yet, so I haven't got a clue what is what. So let's see. Come back. Check on any questions because I wasn't paying attention. Save password and the other. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, camera, of course. Oh no, this is a preview. Oh, I was thinking like, oh, silly me. Come on. So yeah, that's my and setup is complete. We're ready to rock. We are ready to rock, guys. So I'm really tempted to check the camera and see what's up. Come on, load the apps. In the meantime, we have a Mi Band which is charging. Just gonna be trying to connect it in a second and play with it. Okay, now we have a proper menu. Okay, couple of apps, some cleaner stuff, some Mi security alert. No, thank you. Okay, it looks decent. I really like the screen. Let me just unlock it. Lock it. Don't remove your finger. Okay, let's see. That's very snappy. That honestly, guys, let's try this with okay, no, come back. I've accidentally unlocked it. So I'm gonna try to press them at the same time. I've missed. Yeah, this is slower. I can tell you slightly slower. It feels much more sloppy. I do have a sweaty fingers because it's really hot in here right now. I might actually open the windows. Let me know if it gets the noise and I'll close it. But it feels really snappy. But camera, everyone wants to see that 48 megapixels and ultra wide angle mode. Okay, remember photo locations. This mode to include more of a scene in your photo. Okay, let's have a look. So, ultra wide mode. Let's have a look if it's ultra wide. So, the easiest way to show you is going to be probably like this. Come back. No, I just want the camera. So, from this distance, I'm able to get entire phone in. From this distance, this, and that was, yeah, it's a little bit wider than this one. AI, what is AI? AI camera. I don't know what AI does yet. 48 megapixel mode. Okay, so there's a special mode. It's probably composites everything. Portrait. Studio lighting. You can use studio lighting effects in portrait mode. Okay. Can I do like a selfie? Let's do the selfie. I'm not the prettiest one. Oh, the chin. But let's take a look at the pictures. Hello. Okay. I mean, this is a horrible picture, but by hand standards. But that. Okay, it looks interesting. It's a selfie camera, so we're not going to judge anything yet. And it's a really bad picture. There's a night mode. I'm actually able to focus from really close, which I like. Pro. Oh, there is a full pro mode as well. That's something I'm gonna really like. 48 megapixel. Okay, so let's take a snap of I don't know, something outside. There's a bit of shadow, bit of difficult things. So, looking at the picture, didn't overexpose anything immediately. Let's have a look. Oh wow! Oh, I just seen the the enhanced effect when everything just cleared up. So the grass is subject to a bit of compression. But from that distance, honestly, it should be alright. Same the shadow. Can you see how the details pop in when I zoom in? I hope you can see this. Let me just try to. Will you be able to see it from this? Maybe better. When you zoom in, it clears up. There's a very clear definition. You can see these pixels actually being there. It's a lot of more pixels to work with than on the Google, which a phone which is only at 12. However, Google does incredible job in terms of processing the image. It's going to take me a couple of more tests to actually make. There's a slow motion. Let's have a look. Start and reaches the dot. So, what? Guys, I don't know if you can see this. This is set to 960 frames per second. I'm not even kidding. 120, 240, 960. I want to see this in action. Let's drop something. Okay, let's try this with this. That's gonna be interesting. So what I have in here is just a rotating blade. I should be able to rotate it fairly quickly. Let's make sure I have an image in focus. Come on, phones, move. Focus there. Okay. And I'm just gonna spin this really quickly. Go on. I did something. Let's have a quick look and see. I'm really curious how that's gonna look like. Alright. Allow. Okay. You can see individual teeth when it's getting slower, but yeah, it's interesting. I'm really curious to check this in with better lighting conditions, because those lighting conditions are crap. So yeah, there's this and the short video. What is short video? It's like a 1 minute thingy that you can do. What are the options we have? Settings. Let's have a look. Camera silence, very smooth. Image stabilization, video encoder. Oh, you can choose your video encoder, which is nice. Time lapse interval, shutter, volume buttons, shutter, anti-banding 50 Hz, exposure center. So first fair amount of options. And is this a shutter? No, this is Google Assistant button. Okay. I wonder if you can actually assign the options. So let's have a look. That's a brightness mode. Let's have a look. Maximum brightness, and let's play about with some settings. So what we have in here, what we want to do. Let's see if I can adjust, assign the option to this button. Home screen recents, notifications, second space. Okay. Google additional settings, Mi account, system apps installed, dual apps, permissions, Apple. Interesting. So I've not used any Mi UIs before, so forgive me. And this is my really hands-on experience. I've not played with any other phone since Nexus 4. I had Google phones since then, and that's why I've been having. Okay. Okay, that's a button. Button and gesture short. Launch camera, so I can take a screenshot 3 fingers down. That's nice. Long press. So this is called the home button. Turn off the screen on. Turn on the torch on. Close current app. Open split screen. Ooh, nice. So what kind of options I have? Double press the power button. Long press the home button. Long press the menu button, long press the back button, power plus home, power plus menu, power plus back. Okay, some interesting options actually to assign in here. That's nice. Press and hold the power button for 5 seconds to turn Google Assistant. Okay. Interesting. AI button. Press AI button, talk to Google Assistant, double press, talk to Google Assistant. Google search, rear camera, front camera. I like the degree of customizations in here with in regards to what you can do with the extra button. This is something I usually would do with Task, and to be honest, I'll be interested to see how efficient this is with task and what you can do. Oh, take care, Colin. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, all right. So that's pretty much a couple just first impressions to what's on it. The screen itself, it's really crisp. Let's have a look. That's the wrong phone. And let's put it on full. So the screen itself, it looks very bright. Is it brighter? I don't know. Let me just download the same what is it called? Do I have to install this? Oh god, I so don't know how to use. Can I just go home? Okay. Apps? No, that's a search. So how do I access the apps? Like this? No. Are they all in here? Oh god, no, please. So I want to have a new Google app. So I need to find the store. Where's the store? Play Store, here. And I want to drive, so I could access the same. Open. Wallpaper. So let me just set the same wallpaper, sorry, some private stuff on there. Actually, I'll have to add the other account. Okay, I'll do it really quick. Google account. Copy my password. Oh, that was so confusing. So you should be able to do the. No, I thought I can just do. Where's the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. I thought I would be able just to do the fingerprint on here, but not. So let me just add the proper account. Not in. I'm just gonna add my verification. Okay, I agree. Now I'll be able to go to my Google Drive and actually set the same wallpaper and compare the screens. And accounts. Okay, so accounts added. Yes. Okay, can I go to Drive? Oh yeah, I can. So let me just get the wallpaper now. Templates, let's just do someone screaming outside. Trying to find the wallpaper. Wallpaper. So download. Allow. And I should be able to agree. Download wallpaper. Open. Oh, so much stuff to do. Okay. And can I share use as a wallpaper? No. How do you do it? I have to go. So that's the recent screens. I clear the memory. Back button should be on the other side. I'm not used to this. And I just want a wallpaper. How do you do wallpaper? Oh, this is so confusing. Honestly, when you don't use Google stuff. Oh, wallpaper, here, found it. Local photos, pre-installed local photos, I guess. No. Albums, camera, recent. This one. Yay, apply. Ah, so lovely. Us both. No, now we can compare it. Back. You know what? This is brighter. I'm just going to double check. This is maximum brightness. This is maximum brightness. This is brighter. So yeah, okay, so since we've got this one, and I promised some Mi Band action, Mi Band has charged up enough so I could actually open my Mi Band account with Mi Band Mi Fit. And we can add the new device and have a quick test of this. So my device was charging, so I only have 15 steps, add a new device. And I want to add band, yes, searching for the band. Can't keep it any further. That's like 10 hours or something. Okay, but that was easy enough. Paired successfully. Activate new device. You have paired multiple bands. You only would be able to record and receive notifications on activate. Okay, thanks. Before, yes, thank you. Activating new Mi Band. Can you even see this on here? A little bit, no. Because it's white. Come on, I'll decrease the brightness maybe a little bit, and you should be able to see better with those annoying refresh stuff. And also, you see, my washing has been done, so I'll have to head down to do the washing. It's useful to have a technology. If you're interested how I did the washing notifications, just check my website for washing notifications. So restoring back. Oh, that's nice. So they're gonna apply the same settings from this band to my new band. And because I butchered the strap, I accidentally snagged on it, I'll have a new one. The band will lock when removed from the overrest. I don't really need this. Multiple sports, 6 sport modes are supported. That's nice. Don't like it, next one. Try not, you can use to skip tracks. Oh, finally, awesome. Updating the firmware, obviously. That's the most annoying thing if you have something to do. Okay. Well, I'm really excited, especially with the phone. Let the update again complete. I'm really excited mostly because I've not played with another phone for a long time other than Google phones. I'm obviously using a stock Android, so I'll be able to use this. The sensor, it's really cool. I like it, but I think one of the things that destroys the effect that this fingerprint sensor is in the screen is that notch. And I know you can hide it with extra bar or something like that, but I just find it's like the silly design idea, in my opinion. If you're gonna go through so much effort to put a fingerprint sensor there, you might as well just play it nice. Okay, but honestly, using the interface in here is still confusing. Mi Remote. Yeah, it is. There is an infrared. I love phones with the infrared. You can do stuff. It's fun. Deep clean. So I can just. There's lots of apps I don't understand just yet because I never used this ROM. I'm probably gonna be missing a Pixel launcher. Should I apply Pixel launcher and pretend I can use it? Let's see. Pixel launcher. Is there no Pixel launcher available? Google, was it Google? Google launcher. No. Have update to Google. I'll do that. Right, how's our update? I think update is done, so we can just jump back to the Mi Band. So the band is charging, and let's have a look. I'll probably have to focus for you guys. So let's do a bit of a focus. I think that's going to be enough. I'm gonna close the window because someone's shouting. It's really annoying. How close I have to keep it? Too close. So I need to decrease the autofocus. Maybe like this. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop it out because right now I just don't have it charging. Ugh. Connect Mi Fit to update again. What? Is the update just not went through. Let's have a look. Synchronizing data. Let it synchronize the data and we'll see what it's gonna say. I can tell straight away that it is much more visible, the screen, and you should be able to read it in the bright light. Okay, so it's synchronizing again, so unfortunately we'll have to wait for this to happen. And I am running really hot. I'm actually, don't know how hot it is. How hot it is? I'll have a smartphone. I should be able to tell how hot it is, but my Mi band's updating right now, so I won't be able to tell. But I think it's about 25 degrees in here. And considering that I've been in Italy for the past 10 days, I should be used to, but I'm so not. Right. So yeah. First impressions. It's a big phone. The skin feels nice on it, and removes that really annoying sticking out plastic from the cameras. So yeah, it has a wireless charging. It has this fingerprint sensor thingy, which is really interesting. So I've never played with something like that. I still have to learn how to use the UI because reasons. The screen is quite bright. You have an infrared. Anything else? And the notch and the camera looks really interesting. I'll be definitely taking a lot of pictures, and in about a week or so I should be able to post a review and maybe write a story whether I should go from Google Pixel to another phone or not. We'll see. I'm so used to Google interface that it's going to be a very difficult jump to make. But I have to highlight this headset is about £400, like $400 depending on the currency. And Google Pixel there, it's nearly twice as much. It's when I bought it was $699, so it's £700. Right now it's a little bit cheaper, but all things considered, this is nearly half the price. And from what I've seen so far, it's a really decent hardware. So I'll be checking definitely how the Tasker works on it and whether it causes any problems. And yeah, give you my impressions. Okay, Mi Band is activated, so let's switch the screens again and I'll show you a little bit more about Mi Band. So, hello Mi Band. So it's, I like this interface actually. Have your status, heart rate, I don't know if you can see it. Heart rate. We're going to test the heart rate in a second. Workout settings, weather, notifications, and more. So, in more, music control, stopwatch, timer, find the device, silent, band display. So you have different displays. Let's have a look. This one, we have like that one, different colors. I think you could update them in a way as well. So that's nice. So I'll be really tempted to see, because you should be able to do new faces from what I've seen. It's not limited to only to the three ones you have. So let's check the heart rate monitor. Let's pop that in. Strap it on. And then click location. Okay. Can you see it? You can see it. So heart rate monitor. No, you have to press on the, I think. Yeah. Fast turn slightly above your wrist bone. 1 centimeter, don't move. Okay. Let's see how fast it is. $74. Alright. Now, there will be some tests required. I have some bugs on me. Don't know why. They decided to join me after breakfast, I guess. Okay, 70. Okay, so it gives you a live monitoring for a second and then gives you an estimate. like an average one. Okay, I get that. So what we have in the status, okay, so your workout, what you've been doing, that's fair enough. And bring it a little bit closer. Workout, we have outdoor, oh, we have cycling, yes, and pool swimming. Thank you very much. I'll be cycling soon. What else do we have in here? Notifications. Let's check the notifications. Notifications, no, okay, we don't have any notifications right now. Weather. Well, in England, Warwick, it's 26 degrees outside. It's much hotter than that, I can assure you. And it gives you 3 days, like previously. What else we have? Notifications we checked, weather we checked, workout we checked, heart rate we checked, status we did. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna go cycling and let you know. I might even take my new phone for cycling. But overall, it's better screen. It's easier. Let me just change this thing. The first impressions. So what's different? You have a better screen. It's brighter. Definitely, it's brighter, and you have it slightly bigger, so you have more information that you can squeeze on it because you have a higher resolution of it. It's color. You can also see it better in the direct sun. There is cycling, which I'm really happy about, so I can try the cycling function. And you have a playback control, music control, so it truly becomes like a smartwatch, just not at the price, because it costs still around $35 to $40, depending on the promotion. So if you go on the links, there'll be a nice link for you for these, and probably with a decent discount. I'm gonna find for a discount code for you when I'm going to do the review. And yeah, and most importantly, right, I forgot to mention the swiping action on Mi Band 3. I don't like it. It's not as responsive, and that's been resolved with this. I had no problem accessing the menu and pressing everything and accessing submenus. It's nice. I had sometimes quakes when I just, you know, I couldn't get into the correct menu because my fingers, for whatever reason, didn't select it correctly. So if you had this experience before with touchscreen on Mi Band, this is gone. Now it seems to be much better. So overall, I'm obviously liking it so far. I know what to expect from it. I'm curious to see what tasker things I can do. There's support for Mi Band 4 already, so you'll be able to access and control a couple of stuff, a couple of things with the tasker and display custom notifications on it, which is something I'm looking forward to. And yeah, I'll be testing both of the items for a week or two, and I'll write proper review and let you know what you should think about it. If you're already sold on based on the information I've showcased today, which I know it wasn't much, but it meant to be an unboxing, then links are there for you, and if you use them, you'll be kind to my sponsor, which is Banggood. Ow! Ow! I just smashed my head with my knee. That was painful. Ouch! Right, guys, it's really hot. I'm really wet, and yeah, I need to take a shower, and I'm gonna go for a short ride, and I have a lot of writing to do after holidays and send you some more fun content. As for this evening, I'm going to play and continue with Toolbox. I'm going to Hackspace because I've not been there in ages, so I'm gonna do some hardware. I also figured out a couple of the 3D printing designs that I want to print out and try, which I'm very excited, because I shelved these projects previously and I was not able to continue because I didn't know how to resolve it. Now that I have this figured out, I'm able to, so I'm happy. So yeah, I'm super excited about the stuff I'm going to present to you this week and the next week. And the good news is I'm only gonna be working limited capacity at my full-time job for the next couple of weeks. So expect exciting work in here, because all my time I try to spend on this and show you cool stuff. Thank you so much for all of you joining me today. It was fun. If you've missed the live stream, obviously it's going to be available to you to watch later when the YouTube processes it, and you'll be able to see the first impression of this Xiaomi Mi 9 and Mi Band 4. So let me know, what do you think? Let me know what kind of tests would you like me to run to see if this is something you would like, and I'll be happy to share my experience with you. Hey Lucas, you alright? How's the holiday? I'm not mad at you yet. It was great, honestly. I had a really good time. I had some white downtime which was needed. It was my first holiday in 18 months, so I think I deserved it. And it seems like I brought a really nice holiday weather to England too, which I'm going to take advantage and take me band for a spin and see how the cycling performs on it. I'm still gonna record it for Strava or something else because KOMs. Right, I need to go and burn that fat because it's unacceptable. I can't fit into my t-shirts anymore. Those are not muscles, unfortunately. This is pasta. Right guys, thanks so much for joining in, and I'll go because it's really, really hot. It's been an hour, and I think that's enough of your time to actually walk you through a phone and a MiBand itself. Enjoy the beautiful weather wherever you are. Bye!